Action creates momentum, which equals success. Hello, my name is Lindsay Burden, and I am an intuitive business coach who works with ambitious women with dreams to realize, goals and ambitions to achieve in their business, and who want to do that without sacrificing their joy. Today, I wanted to talk to you about action. Because too often we don't take the very action in our business that will move it forward. We're frightened of taking that action. And when I say frightened, I've got a great example for you in a minute. But think about something that you really wanted to do in your business. Perhaps you know it is exactly what you want to do, or it's something you want to try. But the mind monkeys come out to play, and suddenly you have all the excuses in the world not to do it, mainly because it's scary. You fear doing it. It's something that you've never done before, perhaps. Maybe it is way out of your comfort zone. But as I said, it is most likely a project, an activity, or a task that will make the biggest difference or the greatest impact on your business. Let's take, for example, YouTube. About 6 months ago, I decided that I was going to be all in, throwing myself into this channel. I wanted to be here for you. I wanted to be sharing pearls of wisdom. I wanted to create those light bulb moments for you. You know, the ones where you hear something and it's exactly what you hear when you need to hear it, and it results in you rushing off and taking action, or doing the thing that you've been putting off, or perhaps picking up the phone and seeking the help and advice and guidance that you need. But I didn't do it. I didn't start. Oh, I had plenty of excuses. Oh, I haven't got the right clothes to wear. Because quite honestly, you know, in my little office here, I'm a jeans and jumper kind of girl. My hair's not right. My roots need doing. I don't wear enough makeup. I never wear any lipstick. It went on and on. What if my daughter's friends see it? What will they say? What will you say? What if I say something really silly? What if I stumble over my words? Do you see where I'm going with this? The excuses were plentiful. What if the cat comes in? And that is quite likely to happen. What I want you to know is that you are most likely, probably, your greatest critic. So what you see and what you feel is probably not going to be seen and heard by somebody else. And I can give you an example for myself here. Now, I've done lots of Facebook Lives in my group, and sometimes I've come off them and gone, I didn't think that was very good. So I've reached out to somebody who had been, perhaps joined me, and I know really well, and go, can you give me some feedback? Because that felt really off. And they've said, that was great. That was just what I needed to hear. You were brilliant. So often how we feel about something isn't how it is received. So first of all, don't be your greatest critic. Secondly, do you know what? Doing new stuff is how we learn. It's how we grow. It is how we expand into what is possible. And we should always be trying new things, and we should be having the most fun doing it. So that's what I've decided. No more hiding. It's time to have as much fun as I possibly can here on this platform. So I just want to give you a few questions, because these will help you if there is something that you are avoiding doing. If there is a project or a task, something that you've decided that you want to do, more blogging, for instance, starting to go to networking groups. Maybe you want to start speaking more and get more speaking gigs. Maybe you want to start a podcast. Start a YouTube channel, be more visible on Facebook, for instance, all great examples. There was a reason you decided to incorporate that activity into your plan. There was a connection, or I hope there was a connection, between what you decided and where you want to be. It's the activity that you could see or have decided or are claiming as the way to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So if you're putting off something, connect back into that. Why did you decide that you wanted to start this new thing? Why was it that you decided that this particular activity or project was important to you and the business? Remind yourself of the benefits to your business, to you, to your clients, and why it's important. Remind yourself where it fits into the bigger picture. And that's all I wanted to share with you today. And I've kind of done that true coaching thing, which is to give you some questions to ponder over, to answer. But they're really, really powerful questions. And they're what I used this morning to say, why aren't you starting this? And why don't you just start? And why don't you have as much fun with it as possible? Why don't you just show up as you, the crazy nuts you, and get the message out there? So think about it. What are the tasks, projects, or activities that you are putting off, yet you chose them for a reason? Connect back in with the reason, the difference, the impact it will make to your business, to your clients, and to you. Now, earlier in this very short video, I mentioned the comfort zone. So in the description below, I'm going to share you a link or share with you. See, already stumbling over my words, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to share with you a link to a blog that I recently wrote about the comfort zone. And I'm also going to share you a link to an episode of a podcast that I have also recently started, way out of our comfort zone, with an incredible guy, Paul Snell. So both of those links will be below. I'm also going to share with you, I know breaking all the rules and giving you way too many calls to actions, but I want to give you the resources that you need to start taking the action that will create the momentum that will equal the success that you desire and that you absolutely deserve. So I'm making no apology for it. I'm also going to share with you a link for a workbook I created that is called Supercharge Your Focus. See? And I'm not going to edit this video. See, now we're all going, it's all going wrong. So we'll keep going. Yes, a link to Supercharge Your Focus. Now, this is a workbook that will really help you to connect back into the business and help you decide what are the most important activities in your business that will really help you connect. So I'll do that for you as well. And I promise I will stop now. Before the cat comes in, I realize that I've got a hair on my jumper, perhaps, or that I start looking at myself any longer and deciding I really don't like looking at myself. So until next time, and I am going to now make this a regular feature, so please keep me accountable. And if you want to receive all the fabulous videos that I will be creating, not just me on my own, but also the interviews that I do with my go-to experts. And you can find quite a few of those already on the channel, because that was my comfort zone, talking to somebody else. But please ring the bell, and that way you will get notified when new content is released. Until next time, you are awesome. You know exactly what you need to do. And today I want you to think about those questions. Again, I'll share those in the description for you. Think about those questions I've posed for you so that you have the courage to take the necessary action and will want to focus your attention on them. Until next time, my name is Lindsay Burden and I'm an intuitive business coach, and I work with ambitious women in business who have a dream to realize and do not want to be sacrificing their evenings, their weekends, their health, or their relationships. Thank you for joining me.